Today on Real Pilates, we're going to discuss muscles and muscle atrophy. What is muscle atrophy? Muscle atrophy is when the bundles of fibers that make up the muscle decrease. So instead of you having, let's say, 1,000 fibers in your bicep, you have more than that, okay? You would go from 1,000 to 800 to 700, 500, and the amount of fiber bundle decreases. How does that happen? That can happen through a lot of different ways. One of the first ways that comes to mind is injury. God forbid you get injured. Let's say you have a cast on your arm and you don't use that arm. The lack of firing and use of that muscle, the body goes, oh, they don't need all of these 1,000 fibers. Let's reduce that because it's costing us energy to maintain it. So the body in its survival mode will reduce the amount of fibers that you have there if you don't use it. Don't use it, you lose it. So that's one way. Another way that the body reduces is dehydration and lack of nutrition, proper nutrition. If the body is not getting the right amount of proteins, carbs, and trace minerals, the body, in an effort to survive, will start to eat up its own muscle. You need to be careful with that because you don't want your body to eat the muscles that are the internal muscles like your heart, because the body will cannibalize you for survival. I know, it's sad, but it's true. Another way that you can lose muscle mass is excess cardio. You get the people that are obsessed, that have like a little pinch, a skin fold. Their posture sticks their stomach out and they're convinced that if they just do more cardio instead of changing their posture to bring those abs in. Excess cardio will lead to you losing muscle mass. If you do no resistance training, that is another way that your body reduces the muscle mass. So if you get up, go to work, sit, type, come home, go shopping, run, and repeat, maybe walk the dog, you're gonna have just very minimal muscle power to just basically survive the day. But you're gonna start to lose muscle mass. As you age, because of hormones and other factors, it's more taxing for the body to build brand new muscle. It can, but it just takes more effort. So why let your body get to an emaciated, depleted state when you can do a little bit of maintenance of resistance training? 30, 60 minutes a week is enough to keep you at baseline so that you don't start to lose your muscle mass. Signs of losing your muscle mass are difficulty in performing everyday tasks. You lose your stamina. Can't go up steps, climbing a flight of steps, you're out of breath, you're tired. These are signs that you're losing muscle mass. Poor balance. You lose your balance. You fall easily. That is going to show you that your muscle mass is decreasing and you need to do something about it. So there are gentle ways that you can help stimulate the muscle. Let's say you have an injury, you can do very limited, gentle ranges of motion. Very soft, gentle massage. Gentle. Should never hurt if you have an injury or if you're just, not feeling good. You have a cold and you're in bed. Pointing, flexing your feet, moving your legs a little in bed is super important to keep those muscles going. Electrostimulation is also something that's very good to keep the muscles stimulated without a lot of effort if you're in a recovery or coming back mode. And basic little movements, little pelvic lifts, little C curves, all of those movements help contract muscles and rebuild your muscle stamina and endurance and muscle mass. This is Pilates Master Nikki, and I'll see you soon for another layer of Real Pilates.